We'd go to the movie Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. It would last all day long, and we would watch. Always three Westerns, 5 cartoons. Then we would have the newsreel. And this particular day, it was the Harlem Globetrotters. They walked out on the floor and they passed the ball around. I've never seen anything like that before. In that movie house that day, I saw something that nobody saw but me. I saw these guys passing the ball behind their back. I saw Marcus Haynes sliding on the floor, dribbling. I saw Sweetwater Clifton. I saw Goose Tatum, Rookie Brown. I don't know why these kids, those other kids that were with me, didn't see what I saw. I saw my future. My son Caleb asked me, "What's a colored fountain?" It was hard. These were hard times. In those days, a father, black or white, didn't know how to tell their kids how much he loved them. These fathers would get his family together and we'd come to town.
And the fans are still pouring into this huge Chicago stadium.
He'd go out and get popcorn.
Here come the Globetrotter.
And they would be a family.
The most famous basketball team in the world. The celebrated Harlem Globetrotters.
The Clown Kings of basketball. The famous Harlem Globetrotters.
It's a part comedy of Meadowlark, Lemon and company that caused the crowd.
Yeah, I can dig it, yeah.
Don't block my sign. All I need is beats and rhymes. B-I-G-B-O-I. I shine on the mic like ultra bright. Don't block my sign. All I need is beats and rhymes. B-I-G-B-O-I. Hold up.
We played in Houston, Texas. It was so different. There was no McDonald's or Kentucky Fried. They didn't exist then. So after that last game, we went to the bus station and we had to go around the back. And there's a little window that we could order our sandwiches. And since I was in the front, I got out the bus first, and this car pulled right around in front of the bus. And this man jumped out of this car and he had this little blonde girl. And she leaped from his arms into my arms and started hugging and kissing me. And he started boo-hooing. And he said, "Meadowlark, my daughter, has never laughed like this before. And now she's dying of a rare disease. He's crying, I'm crying, and she's just loving on me." She didn't see color. She saw joy. And that's been my signature.
The Harlem Globetrotters, of course, have won, and very justly, great fame in the field of basketball as a sport, but they're also known as the goodwill ambassadors of sports. They've, in their way, as they played the sport and demonstrated their skills, represented our country far and wide. I'd like you individually to take a bow, if you will, as I say your name, so you can all meet the Harlem Globetrotters, who are our guests. Meadowlark Lemon.
Meadowlark Lemon.
Meadowlark Lemon.
Meadowlark Lemon.
that little girl at the bus station, how she impacted my life, even to this day. And we left the bus station, and I had a journey. They continued to go on and on and on. Years later, through my prayer time, I heard a voice speak to me, and he said, "How do you know that wasn't an angel I sent to teach you joy?" End of story, baby.
Meadowlark was enthusiastically engaged in filming a documentary and a narrative film on his life and career. For 18 months, he and his wife, Dr. Cynthia, worked closely with Relentless Inc., a film and digital media company based out of Phoenix, Arizona. During the filming of the documentary, on December 27, 2015, the night before flying to Chicago to reunite with the Globetrotters for the first time in over 2 decades, Meadowlark passed away. His death shocked the world and reminded us of how much we miss the laughs, the antics, and the contagious smile of one of the most famous basketball players in history. Sitting by the door the night he left us was his suitcase, packed and ready for the next chapter. We owe it to Meadowlark to pick up his suitcase and carry on his legacy of joy. Help us give back to the man who gave so much of himself to the world.
Did you get me? You got me?